So today, my topic is, what are you waiting for? Yeah, I was sitting around the other day and I was procrastinating. And I finally said to myself, Lee, what are you waiting for? You've got this project you want to begin. What are you waiting for? And I said, well, that's a great thing to talk about. So as I started to explore this, I said, it's interesting that I'm waiting, but yet I know there is only now. So if there's only now, I should be doing what I want to do now and not waiting any further because I'm procrastinating. I'm not living in the moment. I've made a decision to be this, to do this. Why wouldn't I do it now? You see, there is a creative power within us, and it is unaware of our hopes, dreams, future dreams, and wishes. Our creative power is not in the future. Our creative power is now, and it is always responding, corresponding to what we are thinking in this moment. So if you're dreaming about the future and you don't see that dream existing now, you're saying to the universe, in the now, I don't have it. So it's not going to get created. Everything that you want, you have to see in the now. Take abundance. You will say, I want to be a multimillionaire. Okay, do you have it now? No. What do you have now? Focus on what you have. I have a roof over my head. I have transportation. I have food. I have clothes. Go into a state of gratitude for whatever you have. Every time you pay a bill, you buy something, go into a state of gratitude that you've got it. I don't care if you get $20 a week, but when you spend that $20, do it with gratitude, because that is a subliminal message to yourself, to your subconscious mind, that abundance is flowing through you now. And when you can accept abundance flowing through you now, it's now a matter of opening up. How big an opening can the abundance flow through? You see, the eternal creative power within us awaits our creative thinking, clear thinking in present terms. That's the key. Clear thinking in present terms. So when you start thinking about that, what would it mean to be in a great relationship? Well, to be in a great relationship would first mean you've got to really like yourself. Because who's going to want you if you don't like yourself? So then you've got to be clear. What do I like about myself now? And when you can start thinking in those terms of liking yourself now, in this moment, the creative power expands and your future becomes even bigger and bigger and bigger. You see, there is no reason, there's no delay in your ability to demonstrate when you're seeing your desired outcome right here and now. The delay in your ability to demonstrate comes when you cannot see what you desire right here, right now. The whole idea of spiritual mind treatment, the whole idea of building a belief, the whole idea of doing affirmations is you do it as if it has already occurred. You are actually living from that place right here, right now. The best example I can give you is, let's assume you live in a great climate. Let's assume you live in the island of Maui and you want a convertible and you don't have a convertible. What you would do is close your eyes and visualize it's morning. The sun is just coming up. It is a beautiful 70 degrees. The sun has just risen. There's a gentle breeze. And you're driving in this convertible with the top down along the road right next to the ocean on one side with the mountain on the other. And you say, How does that sun feel on my face? How does that wind feel blowing against my skin, blowing my hair? How does the temperature feel? How does it feel to feel the wind and the noise and the driving along that road? Now you're in the now. You're already having the experience of the car. The car will come. You can do this with any aspect of life. If you can even slightly believe that you can have a certain life experience, then your job is to stop waiting and start taking directed action in shifting your consciousness to see that this desire has already demonstrated. It's already happened. So you start the process. That's why building the visualization of driving in that car. What would it feel like? What would it look like? What color is the car? And you just start and you take directed action in shifting your consciousness that I already have it. It's possible. It's feasible. I know it is mine. When you can start to build the belief and you take the associated action, you're well on your way to creating that experience. You see, Raymond Charles Barker said it so clearly. Indecision is an unconscious decision to fail. So if you're sitting there and you're not going after the right job, the job that you want, that indecision will cause you to fail at whatever you're doing. If you're indecisive about taking action about how to build a better relationship with your partner, your parents, with your friends, that indecision will cause you to fail. If you're indecisive about where to invest your money, how much to invest, that indecision will cause you to fail. It's not your decisions that cause you to fail. It's your indecisions to step into the greater you that cause all failure. Your individual life will not change until you decide that it will, and you act upon that decision. Nothing changes until you change. I have silicone bracelets that say nothing changes until you change. If you would like one of those bracelets, send me an email to rev.leewallach@gmail.com. Ask for one. Include your name and address. I'll send you one, and you can wear it on your wrist to remind you that until you change, nothing changes. You're not a victim. You're just not aware of the power that's in you, and that power responds to the person you become. So you change now, your life changes as well. So why do we wait? Or why do we not take necessary steps to create a new life? We wait because we do not understand how powerful and worthy we are. That's right. That's why we procrastinate. First off, we don't believe that we have the power to create. We believe we're destined to fail. We believe that we don't have the resources. No, you have the ability to think, and that's everything. Because your thoughts will change your behavior. Your behavior will change your experience. The other thing is, though, the one that's really behind it, are you worthy of that convertible? Are you worthy of that person to have the great relationship? Are you worthy of a job that uses your skills to the best of their ability and pays you in a phenomenal amount of money with great benefits in that? Are you worthy of feeling a sense of connection with the infinite? Are you worthy of having friendships that accept you where you are, where there is no judgment? Are you worthy of having a body that allows you to do whatever you want in the world? It's not the shape of your body. It's the body that lets you function in a way that you can do and be and have anything you desire. When I'm counseling people, I talk about self-worth is where we've got to start. You've got to acknowledge that you were born unique and that uniqueness makes you special. But the power that creates is the same power that everyone has. The power is very simply this: it is done unto you as you believe. Whatever you believe becomes your experience. Your power is to create beliefs. That's exactly where it is. And who can create those beliefs? Only you. That's why the single model that we teach at Agape is everything begins and ends with you. Now, there are people that can be guides. There are people that can support you as you're on your journey. But rest assured, you have to be the one doing the work. You have to be the one meditating. You have to be the one eating healthy. You have to be the one being kind. You have to be the one to be in a loving relationship, to be love in a loving relationship. You have to be the one who has unique talents, that's using those talents in ways that are a benefit to others. So when you look in the mirror today, I invite you to say, everything in my life begins and ends with me, and I am worthy, and I claim it now. I promise you, you will change your life, but you can't just do it once. You do it every day, as often as you can, because it's changing a belief. And a belief is something you know at the core of your being. You never doubt it. And you implant it in your subconscious mind so you don't ever have to think about it again, because it's always right there. Everything begins and ends with you. I wouldn't have it any other way, because then it shows me how powerful and worthy I am, and how powerful and worthy you are. It's your life. Choose a good one. Only you can.